What if I told you that your next job doesn't require an office, a boss, or a commute, and that it can be done from anywhere on your own time? I'm talking about becoming a virtual assistant as a freelancer. Now, before you count it out, let me give you some context. As the world shifts further into a digital age and remote work continues to rise, the demand for virtual assistants is skyrocketing right along with it. In fact, the global virtual assistant market is projected to reach over $25 billion in 2025. Keep watching if this is something you want to get into, because in this video, we're going to talk about what a virtual assistant does, what services you can provide, and how you can use your skills or the skills you already have to become a virtual assistant. And then we'll wrap up with a step-by-step guide on how to become a virtual assistant in 2024. A virtual assistant is a self-employed worker who specializes in offering administrative services to clients from a remote location, usually a home office. So what does this actually mean? This means you could be providing a business with support from your own home. This could be anything ranging from administrative services, think email, scheduling, to bookkeeping. Since you're independent talent, this is a perfect job for anyone who's looking for flexibility in their schedule and work location. Let's talk through some of the services provided by virtual assistants. Some of the most common services provided by virtual assistants or remote assistant responsibilities include general admin work. This might include tasks like calendar and email management, answering phone calls, and making appointments. It could also include bookkeeping and invoicing, which means creating and sending invoices, processing payments, checking expenses, and creating budget statements. It might also include general research or customer research. So this means conducting research on the company's target customers, competitors, software, etc. It could also include copywriting. A virtual assistant might ghostwrite or create blog posts, social media captions, and website copy for their client. It could also include customer support. This might mean tasks like answering questions on the phone or an email, looking up information, and taking messages. You might also be responsible for social media and email marketing, which could include creating email campaigns, lead generation, creating and maintaining a digital presence on one or more platforms, interacting with the company's audience or customers, and moderating groups on multiple platforms. You might also be tasked with website management, data entry, organizing documents, and other general or technical tasks for a business. One of the things I love about becoming a virtual assistant is you have transferable skills. So let's take a look at the most important skills that you need to become a virtual assistant. While it's true, virtual assistants do come from a wide range of professional backgrounds, there are a few skills that pretty much every virtual assistant should have. First, organization. As a virtual assistant, you may be working with multiple clients and competing deadlines. Being organized is key to staying on top of everything. Communication. Strong written and verbal communication skills are a must for any virtual assistant. You'll be representing your clients through email, on the phone, and other forms of communication. And since you aren't working in person, you really need to rely on those communication skills to make sure everyone's expectations are met. Time management. Again, you may be juggling multiple clients and you won't have the structure of an office environment, so it's important to be able to manage your time effectively as a virtual assistant. Prioritizing competing tasks and meeting deadlines is going to be essential for your success. Technology skills. Since most virtual assistant work is done online, basic computer skills are a must. This includes proficiency in programs such as Microsoft Office, Google Suite or Google Workspace, and social media tools like Instagram and LinkedIn. Others simply use organic posts as a way to interact with customers. If you're experienced with social media management, don't hesitate to mention it. Flexibility. The ability to adapt quickly to new tasks or changes in client needs is one of the hallmarks of a successful virtual assistant. Being flexible allows you to provide the best possible support. Some other skills you likely already have that will make you a great virtual assistant include attention to detail. Are you the person that makes sure nothing slips through the cracks at work? Problem solving. Are you the one everyone turns to when there's a challenge? Multitasking. Are you a pro at juggling multiple tasks without getting overwhelmed? Customer service. Are you the go-to person for turning a frustrated customer into a happy one? Project management. Maybe you're the person who's organized and keeps every project on track and under control. Discretion. Are you the person who can be trusted to keep sensitive information secure? What's important to note here is that you can and likely have gained many or all of these skills in your professional experience. Now, let's talk about how to become a virtual assistant without direct experience. One of the best parts of becoming a virtual assistant is that there are plenty of ways you can learn the necessary skills to get started in this field. One great way to gain some of the skills and knowledge you need to become a virtual assistant is through online courses. Many platforms have courses specifically designed to teach you how to become a virtual assistant. They're self-paced and you can do them from home. Most courses will cover everything from the basics of virtual assistant work to more niche skills like social media management or bookkeeping. There are also free resources out there to help you. Don't underestimate the power of these free resources. There are tons of websites, podcasts, and YouTube channels specifically created to teach you about virtual assisting. Before you move on to actually applying for jobs, it's important that you figure out first what you do and do not want to do as a virtual assistant. Take some time to think about your skills or what you're good at and interests to figure out the types of virtual assistant tasks you enjoy and are comfortable handling. Now that you know exactly what you want to do, it's time to start applying for jobs. Creating and maintaining an online presence is an important step in this process. Start by creating your profile on Upwork to introduce yourself to businesses looking to hire freelance virtual assistants and to showcase your skills and to find some of the highest paying freelance jobs. Lastly, let's talk about determining your rates. If this is something you're struggling with, you're not alone. Many new virtual assistants struggle with setting their rates because it can be difficult to determine what's fair or competitive. One effective method is to research other virtual assistants in your niche. Look at their profiles on platforms like Upwork to see what skills they offer and how much they charge. This not only gives you a benchmark, but also helps you understand market rates for services similar to yours. It's also important to balance competitiveness with the value you provide. Charging too little might undermine your worth, while charging too much might deter potential clients. Finding the sweet spot often involves starting modestly, gaining experience, client referrals and reviews, and gradually increasing your rates as your skills and reputation grow. All right, we covered a lot in today's video, and one of the most important and impactful tips I can leave you with is to stay consistent. Remember, everyone has to start from somewhere, so even if you don't have direct experience as a virtual assistant, you can still market your transferable skills from past jobs or volunteer work. Let me know in the comments, have you considered a job as a virtual assistant? Share your experience or ask questions down below. And don't miss out, like and subscribe for more tips from Upwork.